And the isolation consumes Link so much that he becomes the crazy cat man. And it turns out that these cats are just mere flames. Hey guys, this is Jay Panda here, and welcome back to another episode of Twilight Princess! In the last episode, we discovered that Hylia is safe and sound, but Azora Boy is in critical condition. The police have not further released any more details at this time. So, now it is up to us to go to the water source in Lake Hylia to find out why the heck the water completely dried up over here. And we also think that this may be somehow connected to the Zora Boy, since he is up around that area. So, we're going to go ahead and head out of this peaceful castle town. And let's see, I'm going to look at my map first. That's not my map. Where is my map? Okay, it's right here. We want to go a little bit to the northwest because that is where it is. Lake Hylia is down south, but of course the road has to curve a little bit that way. So let's go ahead and go on over there. I'm pretty anxious to see what Lake Hylia looks like now, since we know that the water has dried up. There's something fishy going on. Get it? Fishy, because there's fish in the water. Oh, that was my corny joke for the day, guys. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. And we have another bridge. Oh, and there's a sign, too. I want to look at this sign. It looks pretty funny. Lake Hylia's newest hangout. Fire and Falby's watertop land of fantastication. Head right for the Flight by Fowl main attraction. And it's so funny because there's 3 cuckoos at the top of the sign. And it looks like a chicken place, like KFC. I want to get some KFC. I think I am going to get some KFC later. That sounds really good right about now. Unfortunately, I can't go in that building, even though it looked pretty interesting. Now, I see something over here. What is it? Oh. Mandatory cutscene time. This is the Great Bridge of Hylia, which is not so great as the Bridge of Eldon, of course. And if we look below the lake, below the bridge, we see the lake, which is just a tiny puddle. A tiny, sad little puddle. Now anyway, over here is something we can't do yet. It's one of those owl statues. See, this looks like an owl. And there's a chest. So we can't do anything with that yet, but we know that it's here now that we've investigated. So I guess we might as well go over to the bridge, since there's nothing else to do. And what is this black stuff that's on the bridge? This doesn't look very nice. It looks very nasty, to be honest. Hey, do you smell anything funny? Oh, boy. And it turns out that black stuff was actually gasoline. So we are totally screwed, aren't we? Oh no, we're trapped! Get out of here! Okay, what we want to do is push this. No, we want to push the box. Link! Push the freaking box! You're going to get us all killed! What are you doing anyway? Oh gosh, jump, jump, jump! Alright, that was a very close escape. I have to admit, I was a little bit panicking there because for some reason Link wouldn't move the box. The command prompt didn't show up. And luckily, Link isn't completely flattened because the puddle is bigger than it looks. We're lucky there was a puddle down below, huh? Yep. That's exactly what I was just saying, Midna. Okay, yeah, the spirit's probably around here somewhere, so we'll need to talk to them in order to get the tears of light, or not the tears of light, the vessel of light, so we can collect the tears of light. Now, if we go, oh, who are these people? Oh my gosh, it's Zora people. I love Zora people. The drop in water has been faster than predicted. At this rate, Lake Hylia will dry up. It's a race against time. Why are they wearing these weird masks? I mean, I always like how the Zoras look, but they've got their faces covered up. I wanted to see their faces. Like, they look like very grotesque fish with the masks on. But I guess those are the soldiers, so they have to wear some kind of armor. If we go over here, there's a very sad clown. I feel sorry for this guy. I'm too old for this. Fire and Valley's Watertop Land of Fantastication. It's a grand reopening at our new lake bottom location. Herm. Yeah, nice lake. Don't lakes have more, I don't know, water? Did the Zoras who live upriver do something? Or is it a curse from that spirit that lives around up here? We'll never know. Alright, so... Oh, he's not finished talking yet. Yikes, it's a monster. Oh no. Well, I guess it's up to Wolf Link to save the day. We don't have anything better to do we? And it's another one of these guys, a Shadow Bogoblin. Or Bogoblin, that's what's called. But this one is not an ordinary Shadow Bogoblin. Because this one uses our little trick to call a bird over here. And this is not just any bird though. Uh-oh, what is it? It's another Cargarok. But this one, it's no ordinary Cargarok. It's a giant Cargarok. So this is pretty much my lucky day. Because we have to fight one of these guys. Now, his attack patterns are very easy. He's going to shoot arrows down. You just have to dodge them. They're pretty easy to dodge. And then the bird is going to swoop down and try to grab you. You want to press A right as he swoops down. Like, just make sure your timing is right, because if it's not, then he's going to grab you. And he's going to strangle you to death. That's just how it is. Okay, he's going to do it again. Come on. This time I guess it's not working right. Oh, that was a... Oh, I see what you're going to do. That was a feint attack. You fainted right as I tried to go in for the kill. Very clever. Okay, but we've got you this time. And yeah, that guy's toast now, and now we have to fight this dude who isn't too tough. He's just as challenging as the other Bokoblins are. So, using the... I don't know what that attack is called. I think it's called the hand... Well, no, I know it's not called the hand attack, but I always call it the hand attack because Midna uses her large, grotesque-looking hand in order to grab the guys. Oh, now this is a very interesting concept right here. Because once we defeat that guy, Midna takes control of this enemy bird, and we can go flying around on them. I have to admit, this is probably the coolest part of this game. Well, okay, it's not the coolest part of this game, but it's a coolest part that's happening right now. I have to give it credit for this. Because you get to go through this really cool, cave, I guess it is. Just flying right on through. Now you have to dodge these guys. They're going to shoot bomb arrows at you. And up here, they're going to start shooting these boulders that are going to try to whack you. So, oh gosh, get out of the way real quick. Oh no. Okay, that was pretty close. Yeah, just kind of stay down low, or if you're up high, that also helps too. So going up really high or going down really low. Oh no! Oh my gosh! I dodged that just in time, just in the nick of time. Yeah, I should have said duck! That's what I should have said. Oh well. And we're going to go through here. It's really helpful if you don't dash too much using the A button, because when you dash, it's easier to lose control of the bird. You know, this part reminds me a lot of Hermione riding the dragon. Like getting a hold of the dragon and then having Harry and Ron jump on. Well, that was a pretty cool part of that book, I have to admit. But we are out of there now, and it didn't take us too long to get to Upper Zora's River. So now we get to see what's going on at Zora's Domain. Let's talk to this guy over here, or girl, I guess. We don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Oh, it's getting cold. Hurry up. Let's see what she has to say. I mean, what are those Zoras up to anyway? The rivers run totally dry, right? I can't work like this. Ugh. Cold. Oh, I miss my fur coat. Honestly, lady, you can just chop off all your hair and make a fur coat out of it. You have enough hair. You remind me a lot of... Oh, crap. I forgot what his name was. You know, the guy in Faron Woods who had the nest on his head. She reminds me of that guy. I think those two would make a good couple, to be honest. But if we go over here, we can now see patches of ice. And it's very pretty patches of ice, but it's very unusual because we can see it's getting colder the closer we get to Zora's Domain. And as a matter of fact, this is Zora's Domain. Honestly, I absolutely love how Zora's Domain looks in this game. I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought that it would all be frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Why don't I see any then? I have a bad feeling about this. I mean, first of all, the Zora Domain is completely frozen, and how are these Zoras going to survive in this type of weather? I want to get rid of this dude so he won't be in the way. So now we have more platforming we gotta do. There's a lot of this when you're Shadow Link. And go over here, and there's a big ice spike, but we can just run right into it and break it. Not a problem. I see a little cave over there. That actually kind of reminded me of Noki Bay from Super Mario Sunshine. No, I didn't want to have to do all this over again. It reminds me of Noki Bay from Super Mario Sunshine because there was that hole that was in the wall. And everything kind of looks a little bit like Noki Bay. You had that snail design that was on the wall. There were a lot of ancient runes that were on the walls at Noki Bay. But this is a very frozen Noki Bay. Okay, don't press the A button here. Just climb on up. It's okay. And we're up. And is there anything of interest over here? Get rid of you. There we go. We got a heart back. Yeah, there's a bombable wall over here, but we're not human yet, unfortunately. So we can't do anything about you. Yeah, over there is the cave, but it looks like we can't reach it. So we're going to go inside of Zora's domain. And see what we will uncover there. And of course there's more shadow beasts. I'm not even surprised at this point. We have one of these cases where we have to go over here to the wall and fight. This guy, he has some nasty looking Medusa hair. They all do. There you go. Turn you into pixels. And we have a new portal opened up to us, so we can warp. Yeah, if you want to breathe there, the world of light for a moment, let me know. I'll take you there. We don't want to go there just yet, because if we look below the ice, we see tons and tons of spirits. Which is very weird. So, if we turn our senses on, it turns out that all the Zoras are trapped below the ice. So, something big has definitely happened here. Those are the Zoras. Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? You tell me, Midna, because I have no idea. I think all we need to do is thaw them out. Okay. So, if you remember in the past, when we were at, oh, what is it called? When we were at Death Mountain, there was this huge meteor rock that just... Hold on a minute. Interrupt that thought because I have to sit in this throne. I'm sorry. I have to sit on it. Quit sliding off of it, Link. I am the Wolf King. Hear me roar. It looked like Midna was trying to say something. But she was probably just yawning, like she always does. That's funny. Anyway, instead of leaving this place, we want to warp to Death Mountain because that's where all the hot stuff is. Hot topic. Let's see where... There we go. No, we don't want to go to the Bridge of Eldon. We want to go to Death Mountain. And this will make it super easy for us to get there. Luckily, there's no Gorons around because it's hard to tell what they would do if they saw us as Wolf Link. Gosh, I think there was a Goron right there. Anyway, we're going to get this piece of rock and go back straight back to Zora's domain. I don't even want to know what that Goron's going to do to us if he sees us as a wolf. And Minna is going to sound like she's totally demented, and she's going to take this rock back for us. So see, this actually came in handy. And then the rock is going to slam into the ice. This is so cool right here. All the water gushing around as the rock just slammed into it and melted the whole thing. Look at this. And now, Zora's domain looks even better now that the ice is finally going away. Thank heavens. And all the Zoras look okay too, because you can still see their spirits. I want to see what the Zoras have to say. Who knew that something so dangerous would come in handy? Alright, the Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? In a minute, because I want to see what the Zoras have to say after their troubling cough. Huff, huff. Well, I guess they don't have to say much, do they? Now, one thing I don't understand is that you can barely see these Zoras' faces. They're either covered up in masks or they're covering their faces with their hands. I'm wondering why that is. I mean, I guess they're like this because they just got out of the ice. So, of course, they're going to be completely, you know, out of breath and stuff. But I kind of wish I could see their faces to see what they looked like. Now, I guess we might as well, someone helped me? Okay, they said something. They acknowledged that we helped them. Oh, look, there's another shadow insect. I want to kill this one, even though I can't get the Tear of Light yet. It's always cool killing these before we even get the Vessel of Light. Let's try to leave. Wait! Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and the spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of the Sora village and the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. The Dark Ones, they raided this village and as a message to my people, executed me before them. Young man, you who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rowless, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel his presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rowless? If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water as if you were a Zora. Please, save my son. So if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, a lot has went down here. And in the next episode, we are going to finally restore the light to Zora's domain and Lake Hylia and other places. So, see you guys then. Goodbye.